Welcome to Jeff Davis Middle School 6th grade orientation. On the 6th grade Superheroes Hall, the ELA and science classes are grouped together and the math and social studies classes are together. There will be 3 academic teachers for each subject with office hours from 7:15 to 3:15. If an email is sent after these hours, it will be answered the following day. Notice on each subject slide that the teacher will list his or her email and remind codes for remote and in-class learners. Only parents are to enroll in this Remind. Students will have an opportunity to enroll in Remind and Google Classroom once school begins. Remote learners are committing to the first semester. If a student changes from in-class to remote, then they will need to enroll in the remote learner sites instead of the in-class ones for announcements and assignments.
The 3 ELA teachers are Ms. Adams, Ms. Miles, and Ms. Wilkes. In ELA, students will begin class with a bell ringer and article of the day to review and practice reading, writing, and grammar skills. This will be followed by a mini lesson related to the 6th grade ELA standards. There will be a video of the lesson posted in the Google Classroom for remote learners, or if a student is absent or needs some extra review. Then the students will have independent practice. Progress checks will be given as needed, followed by unit tests. Students will be expected to keep a digital reading log and journal. They will need a section in their 3-ring binder for ELA to keep notes, writing, and notebook paper. All students need to read 20 to 30 minutes each day and keep a book with them to read for all classes.
All right, the 3 6th grade math teachers are Miss Maldonado, Miss Bullard, and Mr. Franco. During math, all students will start each day working 15 minutes on iLearn. This time may vary based on a student's progress and different learning needs. Your math teacher will monitor the amount of time you work on iLearn. Afterwards, students will have a mini lesson. For remote at-home learners, this mini lesson will come in the form of a video posted to Google Classroom. After each lesson, there will be some sort of practice to complete each school day. Online assignments will be due 1 week after they are assigned. For example, if an assignment is posted on Thursday, August the 20th, it will be due the next Thursday, August the 27th. You will also have quizzes and tests periodically. Quizzes will be given via Google Forms, and tests will be given on Elluminate. Students will have ample notice, and remote at-home learners will be contacted so that they can ask questions before tests and quizzes. All students will keep a math journal. This math journal is a composition book that must be used only for math. The math journal will be divided in half, and the front half will be used to take notes during the lessons, and the back half will be used to work out problems in iLearn. Videos will be posted in Google Classroom to instruct you on how to use your math journal and stay organized.
Social studies teachers are Ms. Crumpton, Ms. Bullard, and Ms. Lewis. The content that we will cover in 6th grade social studies is Latin America, Europe, Canada, and Australia. The biggest portion of our content is economy and government for these areas. Procedures daily for our students will be CNN 10, which is a current events website, and students then will go to Google Classroom, where the students will find a list of things to do for the day. Remote learners will have 1 week to complete assignments as mentioned in the other content area discussions. Things that could be on the to-do list are GeoJoggers. This is a reading passage that has about 4 questions per passage that will cover or we'll go over the material we are be completing for a specified period of time. For example, when we study Latin American geography, the reading passages and questions will pertain to that topic. Other examples of the to-do list items are interactive Google Slides or USA Test Prep. Whether you are a remote learner or an in-class student, you will find that Google Classroom is where you will find all the materials and instructions for our class. We are excited to begin the new journey with our students, but we do ask that you please be patient with us as we travel through uncharted territory with remote learners as well as in-class students.
The 3 science teachers are Mr. Stafford, Ms. Miles, and Mr. Stegall. In sixth grade, students will be studying earth science. This includes astronomy, geology, hydrology, environments, energy, and meteorology. Astronomy is the study of the universe and Earth's atmosphere. We will also study the history and the origins of Earth. In geology, we will study the rocks and minerals that make up our planet and how they change over time. In hydrology, we will study Earth's water, the water cycle, why water makes Earth so special, and how to conserve this natural resource. When talking about environments, we will discuss the importance of recycling and reducing the amount of natural resources that we use. We will discuss the various forms of energy, such as renewable and non-renewable resources, and how they impact our environment. In meteorology, we will discuss the weather and learn about weather patterns. When learning about these topics, we will be utilizing Google Classroom. On-site students will be creating an interactive notebook, and remote learners will be creating a digital interactive notebook. We will be using Elluminate to take tests and Google Forms to take quizzes. Some of our graded assignments will be pulled from sites such as Vocabulary, Quizlet, and Quiziz. We are looking forward to learning new and amazing things in earth science.
All right, so students will need a 3-ring binder with 5 subject dividers. This will be used for all classes with an extra section for homework or connections. Okay. Earbuds, which earbuds and masks are highly encouraged. Okay. Paper college ruled. Students will need pencils, a spiral notebook for science, a composition notebook for math and science, scissors, glue sticks, highlighters, colored pencils. Hand sanitizer will be in each classroom, but students may also want to have a small one in their bag, in their book bag. Individual pencil sharpeners, and again, masks are highly encouraged, so please bring your own mask. And remote learners must have a school-issued Chromebook. Water bottles are also, students may bring water bottles, but they must be clear and water only.
Sixth grade grading policy. Daily grades are 45%. Quiz and test grades are 45%. Semester exams are 10%. Daily expectations. Google Classroom will be the platform we use to post assignments. It is important that students understand their work should be completed in a timely manner. Work that is turned in late will result in a 10-point deduction per day. Work that is not turned in at all will result in a 0. For our remote learners, assignments will be posted on Monday and will be due on the following Monday, unless otherwise stated.
Testing expectations. Due to being proctored, remote learners will be expected to take school-assigned assessments the same day as the in-class learners. Benchmarks, reading inventories, unit tests, MGDs, semester exams, etc. These tests will be assigned a time by your individual teachers.
After students enter the office doors, they will pass through the front commons area to the sixth grade hall. Notice the nurse and counselor's doors. Students will need a written pass from their teacher to come to these 2 offices.
Social distancing safety procedures will be followed in the halls and in the classrooms as much as possible. Please be patient with us as teachers and students are learning these procedures and making adjustments as needed. At the end of the hall is the lunchroom. Sixth grade lunch will be from 12 to 12:25 during 4th block. Classes have been divided into 2 groups. One group will get their lunch and eat in the lunchroom. The other group will eat in the classroom after getting their lunch. This will rotate each week.
Bus riders will enter each morning by the side lunchroom door and report to their connections class since their temperature will be checked by the bus monitor. Car riders will have their temperatures checked in their car each morning and then enter through the gym doors to report to their connections class. Breakfast will be from 7:15 to 7:45 and students will eat in their connections class. Class will begin after the 7:45 tardy bell. Students will end their day on the sixth grade hall. They will be dismissed from their last class in two groups. Car riders will be escorted by the teachers on duty to load at the first shelter of the outside lane. Cars will form two lines and students will quickly load. Please wait on the teacher directing traffic to release the cars. Two teachers will be checking the cars and calling the students. All the other students will spread out on the sidewalk and grass areas for social distancing. All students must be picked up by 3:10. Bus riders will remain in their last class until they are dismissed at the end of the day, as they will walk out the side doors of the sixth grade hall to load buses.
Starting a little differently than in the past, your teachers are looking forward to a great year and are ready to add some more superheroes to our team.